We're with Jim Fox, the man who is helping out with all these young, wonderful adults. And this is week 3, Jim, right?
Week 3, yeah, we're starting in week 3. Kickoff was, all my days run together this time of year. Kickoff was the 7th of January, so yeah, I think that puts us at the start of week 3.
So, since this is week 3, I guess this is kind of like the middle point for you. And how do you feel things are progressing?
This is actually about normal for this time of year. We're 2 weeks into season, about to start week 3, kind of officially tomorrow, and we're just kind of exiting the prototyping phase, and that's about normal for this time of year. There's times, certain seasons where we get kind of behind the ball or behind the curve, and this year is going all right. We've got concepts, I think you've talked to some of the students and shown video, and so we've got concepts of a ball pickup system that's kind of clanky right now, but it's functional. The gear system is kind of clanky but functional. So it's all coming together. I've had many seasons where we were not this far along in 2 weeks, so it's doing all right.
Oh, well, that's great. We've talked to many of the young adults here, and they're quite a well cohesive group. What can you tell us about this year's group that you have?
Yeah, we were just commenting this morning that for some reason we've got the magic right this year, where the students are all kind of motivated in their own way and finding different tasks to work on, and at times that's a struggle. It's hard to get that right every year. But this year it seems as though we do have a lot of good chemistry and 5 or 6 projects going on out here at the shop at a time, and that's not always the case. So. Yeah.
Well, great. Well, like I said, we appreciate you inviting us here today, and we look forward to the next several weeks that are coming up. And, of course, always keep us up to date and informed, and we'll make sure to get it out on the universe.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for the coverage. Also, I want to give a shout out to our Kickstarter project that we've got going on now. We've got 19 or 20 days to go. We're a little bit over $1,000 funded and a $1,500 goal. So we've got a little ways to go, but we've made good progress. So the link for that is you can go to Kickstarter.com and search for Puzzometry, search for Blarglefish, or you can follow us on Twitter at Puzzometry or at 1255 Blarglefish, and we're putting that link out there almost every day, so you can find that there. And yeah, we appreciate the support for that.
Sure, but before we go, you reminded me. I do want to talk to you a little bit more about the puzzle aspect. Can you tell the audience a little bit about that?
Yeah, they're laser cut acrylic puzzles that I launched on Kickstarter in 2014. They kind of got severely funded. It was surprising how successful they were. So that's a thing that I've done as a side gig in the last few years, and I've sponsored this team with some of the revenue from that, and it just seemed like a logical thing to launch another Kickstarter to get another puzzle on the market, but in a way that it helps the team. So if we can kind of get some of the backers from Puzzometry to help us in this project, all of the profits from the current Kickstarter project will go directly to the team. So that's been a neat little joint venture we've got going on.
And once again, that link to the Kickstarter that you have for the team?
Yeah, so the link to Kickstarter is a big long thing, as most links are, but if you go to Kickstarter.com, you can search for Puzzometry or search for Blarglefish. You can also follow each of us on Twitter. The Twitter for the account or for the team is at 1255 Blarglefish, and the Twitter for the puzzles is at Puzzometry. And both of those accounts have the links to the Kickstarter on that. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure to put those links on our social media and get the word out. So we appreciate you, like I said, I guess opening your house for us to take a look inside, and we look forward to the weeks to come still.
Yeah, I want to give another shout out to just all of the first teams. There's teams all throughout the world. Certainly most of those are concentrated in the United States, but there's teams all over the world. So no matter where you're listening from, I know you've got listeners in other countries, find a team near you, go support them, and even if it's nothing more than stopping in their shop and saying hi and supporting them that way, that's good too. But if you own a company, find a way to sponsor them. If you're in the neighborhood, maybe they can use some help in the shop to teach the students how to do these things. So yeah, support them any way you can.
Okay, great. Well, thanks, Jim.